Hello, Disney's North Webway and YouTube. Welcome to a Warhammer 40k news update. Adepticon is going on right now. It is currently located in Illinois, and we have some news and events and leaks that, unless you've been living under a rock, you should have heard about by now. I'm going to attempt to cover those for those of us who are under rocks or were unconscious last night while a lot of this was coming out. If you are interested in Adepticon, check out their website, adepticon.org, and they have all the details of how to register and do games and that sort of stuff. I highly recommend people go. One day, I hope to make it. That may be a few days in the future or a few years in the future, but I do hope to get there at some point in time. But please go check it out, and if you go, take pictures, share them, so we can all live vicariously through you. So our first bit of news is the next three codexes that are going to be released: Death Watch, Harlequins, and Imperial Knights. Harlequins, well, everybody knows about them already as far as what they can do, except for what's going to be in the new codex. Death Watch, hey, more Space Marines and more power armor, because GW needs to sell more of that. And hey, Imperial Knights, they have new Imperial Knight models coming out, and they look really awesome. They really do. If you play any type of Imperial force and want to take them in your Imperial soup, they should be some really cool looking models. I'm interested in this codex because, you know, hey, giant stoppy robots, and who doesn't love giant stoppy robots? The current idea is that the rest of the codexes, the ones we've all been waiting on, Space Wolves and Orcs, will be coming out later this year. And in all honesty, I think they're going to be in the first part of next fiscal year for GW, because, well, it would allow them to have, especially with Space Wolves, a good bump. I fully expect Leman Russ to be released. The rumor mill is that he will have two versions, one normal guy and maybe a werewolf looking guy, or a, you know, the Wolfen, because he's been in the warp for so long. Orcs are due out sometime this summer. I don't know when these codexes are supposed to drop. That hasn't been leaked yet, but I'm sure it'll come out soon enough. However, you know, Death Watch could be kind of fun, because then you can just paint your Space Marines the way you want. Apparently there's a way to intermix Primaris and regular Space Marines, but I believe we'll see more on that. And of course, Harlequins, well, they're pretty cool just because I like Xenos, and at least they're dropping another Xenos codex at some point in the near future. So the next thing they talk about is finally a digital app for Warhammer 40k. It is supposed to be very similar to the app they have out for Age of Sigmar. Now, the leaks I've seen is this is only going to work at the power level. It's not going to have points in it yet, but I'm fairly certain that if they're getting the power level one out, they should be able to do points in the non-too-distant future afterwards. The rumor is this is going to be free, and I don't know if this app's going to be free and then you're going to pay for the version that has the points, like, you know, 10 bucks a codex worth of data slates in your phone. I'd be fine with that. War Machine and Hordes have done this for a while. There are other apps out there for other games. This is a welcome addition, and they need to get this done, because then when the erratas come out, your phone updates. Yeah, your codex might not, but it's not that hard to pick up your phone and check your phone and then just look at the codex as a reference for later, you know, stuff. So it looks like they're going to be doing a new exclusive event model. I don't have a whole lot of details on this, but whenever your store or shop or what have you holds an event, you should be getting at least one of these in. I don't know if it's going to be everybody who enters a tournament is going to get one. That would be awesome. I really wish they would do that. I don't know if they'll produce enough. Well, they can produce enough. I don't know if they will produce enough for that purposes. I would like to see that. Just my own opinion, but I really think they should do that. This model in and of itself, I really like the model. Even though I don't play Space Marines of any flavor at the moment, I could see me possibly buying into this model just to buy the model and to paint it, because it looks like a really nice model, and it looks like it'd be fun to paint no matter how you paint it, airbrush or just the standard old-fashioned way. So the biggest news seems to be that they are finally announcing they're going to do a re-release or a new release of Sisters of Battle that everybody has been waiting on for, quote, ever. They did a video where it drops enough of the comments and everything else that tells us that GW has been listening-ish to what we have to say. The thing says Emperor Willing 2019. It would not surprise me in the least if since they're going to drop Space Wolves probably at the first fiscal year of 2018, they would drop Sisters start of fiscal year 2019. So that's like third or fourth quarter of the year, like October, August, somewhere in there. So keep up to date with that. I don't have any new rumors for them, but if you wanted Sisters of Battle and you want the metal models, now's the time to buy them. As always, I appreciate everybody watching. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. I'll do my best to continue to get videos out in timely fashion as I hear more about the rumors and everything else. I'm sure there will be a plethora of data coming out over the next few days. And if y'all hear something before I do, post it in the comments section below and let's have a talk about it. See y'all in the next video.